Good morning. Welcome to episode 1 of the Surplus series, day 1 of the bulk. It's been a long time. I'm going to run you through exactly what I'm doing today, training-wise, food-wise, starting point, some stuff that I've been struggling with. Follow along for the journey. So we just come out of a massive, long, 6-month, extremely too aggressive cut. And now we've just slowly reversed. We're trying to go into a bit of a building phase. Now, something I've always struggled with, and it's something that's held me back for so long, is the fear of putting on fat. The whole point of this series is to document and hopefully help some people in that same position that I constantly find myself in, bulking 5 kilos, cutting 5 kilos, not actually making any meaningful progress. Now, if I figure out how to edit, I'm gonna put some starting photos here from the end of the cut. I'll also put week 1 check-in photos. I cannot pose. I don't know how to do that. I'll also check up the photos as of yesterday. I've just started working with a new coach. Calories are higher than I've ever eaten before. Very exciting times. Training has been, I'm still on the back end, so training's still been a bit shit, but it will improve. Energy will improve. So we finished a reverse at 71 kilos. Yesterday's check-in, 71.7. Training and rest day calories are as follows. On both days, we're doing 100 grams of protein, 50 grams of fats, and carbs is gonna fill out the rest. And I think it's like 500 carbs on training day, which is nuts. 3,270 calories. Rest days is about 2,700. Let's get meal 1 down. The thing you are going to notice is I am a creature of habit. I'm gonna eat the same meals. Why? They taste good. Why? It's easy. Meal number 1 is as follows. We have 80 grams cream of rice with some avalanche and maple syrup on top. Let me show you, I don't know how to turn this auto tracking off. I don't know how to use this camera very well. Look at that. Look at it. Now you tell me that does not look good. This is the secret sauce. This shit right here, put it in everything. I'm just gonna be sipping on this. This is just some electrolytes, some creatine, pre-workout. Pre-workout meal's going down. We just have 80 grams of Cocoa Pops. I'm gonna put some almond milk in there, but I still wanted to go soggy while I explain. I haven't had Cocoa Pops for as long as I can remember. And let me tell you, they are still sick. All right, pre-workout shake is as follows. Zombie Labs, non-stim, King of Pumps. This shit is stacked. It's got everything you need. It's non-stim because I train in the afternoons usually, but today's a day off, so I've just added some MyProtein. I think it's about 200 grams of caffeine. Train in the morning, so caffeine shouldn't affect sleep too much. And also some creatine. Today's agenda, we've actually started a new split. We're doing limbs and torso, which is pretty exciting. Torso today, back, chest, shoulders. Limbs is arms and then legs. We're trying to prioritize our arms in this growth phase. Also, I usually add some L-citrulline here, but we are out. But this King of Pumps has heaps of it. I'm gonna smash this feed, go hit torso, then we'll show you what we're having post-workout. We are back from the gym. It's time for our post-workout meal. Now, you remember me saying at the start of the video, I'm a creature of habit. You're going to see very similar meals. So post-workout, we have another 80 grams of cream of rice. Now, cream of rice, I used to be a hater. I was always oats, but the cream of rice is only as good as the protein you use with it. Whey drip, especially. So, Perform. This is a UK brand. It's actually very hard to get in Australia. Sometimes you can get it, but trust me, it is unbelievable. So, Rise, Skippy, it's also out of stock now. I think they're making a Jif version. I'm not too sure. A bit of a pro tip also, use it as a whey drip. Never put your protein in your oats when you have it overnight. It just goes to shit. The consistency sucks. But have a look at this. You can't tell me this does not look nice. Once again, we have the avalanche on top. But I'm gonna go eat this. I've got a few onboarding calls with a couple new clients, which is unreal. I'm very stoked about that. and then I'll show you what we're having for lunch. Now, in the town that never rains has decided that today on the day off, it's going to rain. So we're going to hit the remainder of our steps on the treadmill. We have the iPad set up. I need to know a good TV show. I don't really watch any TV shows, but on days like this, we need one. I'm thinking Game of Thrones, but got to knock out in a little 45 minutes, and then we will have our next meal. Loaded bruschetta. Let's go. All right, steps and onboarding calls are done. They went very good. Now it's time for meal 4. If you see my Instagram, you will notice what's going down. Loaded bruschetta. I've eaten this meal every single day for about 10 months. And when I'm not working, I'm lucky enough to have it twice. What it is, pita chopped up into little pieces, air fried. Rump roast that I've slow cooked throughout the week, pre-portioned, put in the freezer. Then some Greek yogurt. We've got heaps of salad. This sauce is the secret. 4 calories a serve. I'm gonna cook this up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, show you the finished product, but this will be meal 4 and it will be meal 6. As I said, creature of habit, because it's easy, it's repeatable. When something's easy and repeatable, the more likely I'm gonna stick to it. When I'm cutting, when I'm bulking, the only sort of difference is that I'll just change the portions of meals. So I'll just increase the frequency a little bit, like I'll have an extra cream of rice, might have an extra Ninja Creamy, or I'll just increase the ingredients, increase the volume. All right, I'll show you a second. But look at this monstrosity. This is my loaded bruschetta, pita bread, Greek yogurt, rump roast, sweet chili sauce, heaps of volume. I'll put the exact macros on the screen, but this will be lunch and dinner. I've just started watching Game of Thrones again. Let's get it. I'm gonna show you again. Tell me this doesn't look good. If you can eat this and not be full, I'll be very surprised. Now, I wasn't eating off a chopping board just because I need it, because I haven't got enough big enough plates for that size of volume. Next meal is going down. Once again, it is just 80 grams cream of rice. I think I'm using Perform or Skippy, I don't even know. But I just want to talk about the point of this series, okay? It just went through a crazy 6-month cut, and by the end of it, my energy was fucking shot. I can't believe the effects it had on me for after also, and then trying to reverse out of that was mental warfare. I realized I was eating way too much sodium, so my physique just went to shit. Such a mental battle. At 6 months of all the hard work, you start to see a few kilos of all water. I'll try to put some photos up on the screen, but it was very, very tough. But now we've reversed out of it. We're only about 2.5 kilos up from peak cut, so thins are starting to look better. Energy's improving, weight is increasing, gym's getting better. It seems to be getting better. I'm posting this because obviously I want to get to know you guys a little bit better, but also to keep myself accountable. I always get stuck in that bulk 5 kilos, get upset with condition, shred. Never put myself in a position where I can actually build considerable size. So that is the goal. Obviously we're trying to stay in a good enough condition, but size is the goal. And by posting this, I'm hoping that I will stick to it and keep doing it. Now, I'm obviously going to have to mix it up a little bit with my meals because I like to eat the exact same thing. As you saw today, I've already had, it's my 3rd cream of rice. But what you can do is just change it, all right? Sometimes I'll add the avalanche to make a chocolate. Sometimes I'll add cinnamon. I'll change the protein flavors. I just think it's easier to prep and it's easier to know exactly what's in your meals. Like I have 80 grams rice flour, 20 grams of protein. The calories don't change too much, but the flavors can. Same with the pita. I have the bruschetta. I'll change the lean protein. I'll change the sauces. I'll change the seasoning. It's similar calories. It's easy. You know what groceries to get. You know how to cook it. You know how long it takes. But the flavors, you just have to get a little bit experimental. All right? A little bit of experimenting. Dinner is going to be the exact same. It's going to be the pita again. I'm not going to show you the whole process. Got a couple Ninja Creamies to go. Let's get it. I'm back with meal 5. And let me tell you the best thing about having 525 grams of carbs. 4 pieces toast with honey. Pre-dinner snack. Dinner is served. I didn't think I had to do the whole process again because it's the exact same as lunch. I'll obviously put the macros on the screen. Now, don't feel like me, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube when I'm eating lately. My algorithm is cooked. It is strictly Gordon Ramsay and all these food videos. So, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Finish the full day of eating with a Ninja Creamy. You got to get yourself a deluxe. Now, you're going to see a lot of recipes where they tell you to put all this shit in it. Trust me, all you need is the right protein. Perform is the best. As I said, it's hard to get. But this is just water, 30 grams of Perform, xanthan gum. Have a couple of these now, we got extra carbs. Thanks for watching.